Hi, hello, and welcome. Welcome back to yet another reaction of Doctor Who. Today we are going to watch episode number 6 of series number 6. And we are going to watch the second part of a two-parter, which I'm very excited to get back into because last week's episode was kind of interesting, especially the way it ended, like the last 10 to 15 minutes have raised a story or started a story that seems to be really intriguing. We do have a second Doctor. I mean, what is that going to be like? Like, what is he going to do? Is he going to stay? I don't think he's going to stay, but like seeing both Doctors existing at the same time, interacting with each other, knowing every single thing about the other one, that could be very interesting in terms of character development of the Doctor. I mean, I don't think that one Doctor would like to talk about the secret stuff of the other one because they're both like equal. But maybe there are some slip-ups, I don't know. However, I'm really looking forward to this one. I have waited a long time for it, and also reading the comments of my Patreons who were very eager to see this reaction of mine made me kind of hype up a little. I have to admit that, because I think that the second episode is going to be great. It's going to be really good. We're going to get something. I hope it's not going to be great in terms of characters are dying, because that's nothing that I want to happen. But yeah, I cannot wait to start. And on the other hand, I wanted to watch this episode like yesterday and also the day before yesterday. But then again, I didn't, because I didn't want it to go away, if you know what I mean. I didn't want to press the play button and watch the episode, because up until this point, I can always look forward to it. But after I've seen it, after I've watched it, I can't anymore. So it's a difficult thing for me to do this now. I have postponed this for like the last 2 days, but we are going to have to get into it. Was that even a good sentence? I don't know. I don't care. All I want to know is what's up with this second episode, and why are people really eager to see my reaction to it? And also, this is the last episode before we go into the like mid-series finale. If I'm not mistaken, the 7th episode is like where the break was and something big should happen. Maybe this is also a 3-parter and we're up for something really great, because we are still in the building process, and the next episode is going to be the episode, because usually we do get like 2 or even 3-parters with Doctor Who finales. I mean, this is not a finale, but who knows? Like, you do. I'm very excited. We're going to get into the reaction. By the way, I do have a Patreon channel. If you are maybe interested in full-length reaction episodes and you have your own copy of the show, you can look down there in the description below. And let's get into this story.
22nd century army.
Yeah, I've just edited this episode for YouTube like 2 days ago, so I do remember really well what happened.
Even more insaner, trust
me. Insaner.
Doctor.
Yeah, oh my god. I'm so hyped for this.
Trying to cope with our past regenerations. Hold on.
Would you like a jelly, baby?
What?
Oh, what?
Yeah, hello. I'm the Doctor. No, let it go. We've moved on. Hold on. Hold on.
This is insane.
When I was a little girl.
Okay, we're not getting much before we go into the intro for the intro. But what is happening? Why does he have so many problems? Did the other ones have those problems as well? And we just didn't see, because when we like went to this planet, when we went there, they were already like changed. I don't know, or is it special with him? Also, is this ganger, double ganger? Is this a Time Lord as well? Like, does he not only have the knowledge, but also the powers? Is he able to use the TARDIS? I mean, of course he's able to use the TARDIS. Is he able to regenerate when he dies? I don't think so. So does he have the human traits, like the Time Lord traits? Or is he just a human being, machine, like zombie, whatever that is?
We need to get over here.
Hello.
Doctor!
Cybermats.
Do we have time for this?
We make time.
Okay, which one is the same one?
You know what I'm thinking? Inevitably. See, I'm glad we're on the same wavelength. See, great minds. Exactly. So, what's the plan?
That's so cool.
Wonderful. Was that what you were thinking? Yes, it's just so inspiring to hear me say it. Hello! Sorry, but we had to establish a few ground rules, formulate a protocol.
Oh.
With us?
Yowza! An escape route. You know, Einstein.
Amy's like, what is going on? They broke through the door, but where are they? The other ones? Oh, they did what the door... Okay, well, it's a plan, isn't it? And it kind of worked. For now. Okay, what's up with you and Rory? I totally forgot about that. So Rory is not telling her that he's there. He's following her. Yeah, keep it cool. Don't tell her. That's good. Oh my gosh. Is this island real? It looks so beautiful. With a castle on it.
The evac tower, this way!
Yeah, unfortunately they do have the masks. Or the suits.
My son's 5.
Aww.
Happy birthday, bud.
I understood that. Despite the dialect. Aww.
You'll be so excited.
Look at them. They couldn't be...
It's funny. He's got this wee dance he does when he gets overexcited.
They couldn't be more similar.
She's right.
So sad to see this. Because what I wanted to say, they are so similar to the other ones. So similar, they're equal. And yet, they are fighting each other.
And it'll destroy them all.
Uh-oh. What kind of plan is that going to be?
Into the wires like bits of lint.
Can you stop finishing each other's
Sentences. No problems. Yes.
He just finished hers.
You weren't linked up to it.
Well, it must have been after I examined it that a new genuine doctor was created. Ta-da!
No, okay.
Ta-da!
The Doctor. No offense, being almost the Doctor is pretty damn impressive.
Being almost a doctor is like being no doctor.
Interesting. I gotta write something down.
Find them anywhere.
Come on, baby, show yourself.
You're right. That's power.
But what I wanted to say is I'd watch 1,000 episodes with those two doctors because it's so hilarious.
Yes, our gangers are attacking us. We need you to take us off the island immediately and wipe them out.
Oh no. Why'd you say that last sentence?
Shuttle's dispatched. Hang on.
You'll need to airlift us off the...
He doesn't want to do that. He just wants to leave.
If we want to survive.
Probably yes. By the way, I do have a little problem because I don't know the shoe color of the original Doctor.
Only be operated by a
And
I am recognized. I'm Jennifer Lucas.
I'm pretty sure that this is going to be important later on to recognize the real Doctor.
Yeah, we're gonna get out.
We're not leaving without them.
I want them found too, but it's about casualties, innit? Can't be helped.
But I've never paid attention to his shoes. I've always paid attention to David's shoes, but not his.
You're making a phone call.
Because, Amy, I am and always will be the optimist. The hoper of far-flung hopes and dreamer of...
Is the other Doctor jealous about their relationship with each other? The woman? Is it the woman again? Yes, yes. Whatever it is, that's it.
What happened?
Interesting, it's always that little window that you would see in either a prison or a psychic ward.
Doctor,
Nothing.
doesn't seem like nothing.
It's time memory, like a mirage. There's nothing to worry about.
He knows. Does he? Oh. Are they jealous of each other? Or what was that look?
What I said about you being almost a doctor is it's just really hard because I've been through so much with it. Be killed, and I might have seen that happen. Because you invited us to see it. You're dead.
What? I can feel them as they work each day, knowing the time was coming for them to be thrown away again. Not again, please. Then all they can say is why.
Would you please not touch Amy in that way ever again? I don't know what's going on with you, mister, but...
Keep him away from me.
yeah, he's definitely not you.
Not as strong as you. Amy, sorry.
No, okay, you keep away. We can't trust you.
He wants revenge.
I was right, you're not the doctor. You can't ever be. You're just a copy.
When it comes to your ganger,
Don't be so absurd.
You should have seen what he's done to Amy. I mean, he said sorry, but...
Is this really what you want?
Matt does a great job, though. He plays both of those characters so different that even if those are just slight changes, like in this room right now, you can really see who's the real Doctor and who isn't.
Sorry?
Very well done.
I'm sorry, she found me.
Ah,
Don't listen to her. I'm Jennifer Lucas.
shoot. And what do you do now? Give him a knife and tell him to cut... Like, would you see a wound on the one and on the other not?
Why can't you just tell me the truth? The doctor wants you to live, and I'm with him all the way.
But the flesh want to kill us now.
You're limping. You're not.
You think a ganger can't put on a limp?
Show me your leg.
It got burnt while I was in the...
Stop it! Fighting each other is pointless. Come on! Please stop!
Guys? Uh-oh. Which one?
She attacked me. I didn't...
It's a ganger. Okay.
And we've got to trust each other.
Okay. Come on. Let's go.
It's really difficult if you do not know which one's the real one.
It's Rory and Jennifer.
heading for the thermostatic room. Let's go get them.
She's excited to see Rory again.
I want him to go. And I'm rather adamant.
It's really interesting though that he got all the clothings, like everything that was on the Doctor. He got it as well. But he didn't get...
I can't explain it to you now, but I need you to trust him. Can you do that for me, Amy?
the scanner.
And what if you're wrong?
If you're wrong, it's going to be really bad, Doctor. I don't think it's a good decision to do that. Rory, don't you dare dying. I swear. Close the door behind you.
Thermostatic override granted.
Okay. So far, so good.
Can you hear me? Can you...
Can't you just go by boat? That's probably a dumb question, but can't you? Oh god. I guess no one's going to get evacuated today. Evacuated.
Give me the code word.
Shuttle, the code word is bad boy. I repeat, bad boy.
That's it?
Good call.
Yeah, well, it wasn't luck. We're the same person.
Yeah.
This room's always sealed.
I always get more nervous when I see Rory on screen. I just don't want anything to happen to him. And he's separated from our group, which makes me feel uneasy. And what the frick is this?
Faulty, probably. Just thrown away. Look at them.
Yeah, I am. Ew. Don't open your eyes. I knew it.
Fully conscious. Can you imagine what kind of hell they're in?
Yeah.
We can't let this carry on. We have to make people see.
But how?
Dear, you came for me, we have a bond, right? We trust each other.
So?
Trust me on this.
Oh no, is she going to make a ganger of Rory?
Signal's gone. She's dead. She was hanging on to the edge of life, was she?
Ah, no, I'm not sure because the one of them said she had a plan.
Oh, she's been out here for hours.
I'm sorry, this is also sad, but I'm concerned for Rory.
Rory's in trouble.
Yeah. Shoot. That's not good.
The eyes have it.
Oh god, no, not eyes again. Why are you doing this to me, Show?
Us.
Show hates me.
It's not far.
Ignore the eyes, please. Don't look at them. Oh god, no. Ooh, ah. Ew.
I'm here. I'm here.
Don't you ever listen to voices that come out of a dark cellar
I know.
and pretend to be somebody else.
Sleep.
Oh, she's luring him. Isn't she? It's a trap. You. It's a it's a pretty disgusting episode.
Oh, all right.
Is this the real one?
Tunnel under the crypt.
From the crypt? It's not in the schematics.
It runs right out of the monastery. Maybe even under the TARDIS, Doctor.
I have a bad feeling with it. No, I have a very bad feeling. Is he recognizing Rory isn't Rory? If Rory isn't Rory? I don't know.
Cold Roy Smith. John Smith.
Or Matt Smith. That's really cool. It's almost the very same name.
Hang on, Jen, we don't have to lock them up. We should just show them what we've found.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's the real one.
Alive. I think the world should see that.
Roy, there is no time.
Factory's about to
Are you sure about this?
I told you, remember?
But that wasn't... It was the other Jennifer.
What of the Jennifer?
Shoot.
Well, the...
Or rethink.
No, I'm opening the door. Let me... I'm sorry!
I swear to God, if something happens to Rory.
Isn't she's gone, Rory? Gone. We're dropping down on our approach.
The humans won't stand a chance. You're one of us, Doctor. Join the revolution.
Oh my.
They'll never hold us.
Rory against the Doctor. That's a weird constellation.
Ring, ring.
Doctor! Ring, ring! Stay!
Okay.
I have to breathe.
Give me the phone. Somebody get the phone. Jimmy, get the phone. No, fine. I'll get the phone. Stay put.
I mean, I always wanted to see a bad version of the Doctor, but now that I have it... What's that? A holo call. Oh, that's his son.
Getting up very early and jumping on the bed.
Yes, really high.
I expect chocolate for breakfast. If you don't feel sick by mid-morning, you're not doing it right. You'll do, Jimmy. What does the other Jimmy matter now? You're both the same dad, aren't you?
Are you?
Helped him into an act of humanity. Anyone else like the sound of that act of humanity?
Oh.
I'll take revenge on humanity with or without you.
It doesn't have to be about revenge. It can be so much better than that.
I love how the Doctor changed the mind of this one ganger by showing him his son. And trying to reach for the human part inside of him. It was a great idea. Hi! Out the door! Pay attention to the door.
I'm quite handsome from this angle.
So he just came there to see his other self die.
The way things are, mate. It's up to you now.
What a responsibility from one moment to the other. Wow. But can you?
Daddy, where's my daddy?
Hey, sunshine.
Daddy's coming home today, Adam.
Yay!
Aww.
Now we need to move.
He's so happy. Oh, what is going on with her?
Run.
What the f... Why did he have to say 3 times if you're looking at this?
You have to stop her. This still doesn't lock. No, but the far one does.
Who's that? Who ran out the door? Oh, you, okay. I thought it was Rory. Oh gosh, this looks straight out of Resident Evil. It doesn't work. Let it go. It doesn't work. What the frick is that? Hello there. So, I'm having thoughts and also questions.
I'm not leaving.
Could the second doctor please leave? And also Amy.
I can stop her.
Both of you can survive this, okay? There has to be a way.
Or perhaps you think I should stay instead, Mr. Smith.
Him, I'm sorry.
Amy, we swap shoes. I'm the doctor. I'm the original doctor, Amy. We had to know if we were truly the same. It was important, vital. We learn about the flesh, and we can only do that through your eyes.
Oh.
What?
You're twice the man I thought you were.
Push Amy.
Push?
But only when she tells you to.
What?
You took cleats off your pop?
I'm staying.
I...
Time for grand gestures.
This is the king of grand gestures. This is my factory. I'm not going anywhere.
Please go, doctor. Please go.
This will dissolve her.
And us too.
Then make the way back from this.
I'm being very...
The energy from the TARDIS will stabilize the gangs for good. They're people.
What happens to me? I still have this.
Happy endings.
I'm sorry, I'm speechless at the moment because something has happened, but I'm gonna talk about it after the episode has ended. And I can stop crying. What the frick is going on? There's no reason. Stop it.
Ready.
Oh, yeah. What's going on?
Remember? Well, breathe.
Why?
Breathe.
Whoa. Whoa.
The baby.
Doctor! What is happening to her?
Contractions.
Contractions? He doesn't even have a belly.
You're gonna have to start explaining some of this to me, Doctor.
What? The birds and the bees? She's having a baby. I needed to...
There is no...
first, but things happen and there was stuff and shenanigans. Beautiful word.
Doctor.
Stand away from her, Rory.
What? What is...
We've learned I'll be as humane as I can, but I need to do this and you need to stand away!
What the hell is going on? Worry.
Doctor, I am frightened. I'm properly scared.
Me too.
We're coming for you, I swear it. Whatever happens, however hard, however far, we will find you.
I'm right here.
What are you talking about?
Oh no.
Well, dear,
You're ready to pop, aren't you? Little one's on its way. Here it comes.
I need to breathe. I need to blow my nose. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be back in a second. Okay, here I am back again. And I'm speechless. I'm literally speechless. Like, what the hell were those last 10 minutes? What just happened? What is going on? My mind is all over the place. Like, the first 2/3 of this series, of this episode, were like, oh, this is a normal, like, episode, and I don't even know why people were that hyped for me to see it, because actually it's worse than the first part, because the first part with the building up and everything seemed kind of more of, like, interesting to me. But then again, the stuff with the Doctor was really cool and all. And then in the last 10 minutes, I don't know. I was just sitting here and crying, and I don't even know why. I mean, I know why, but God damn it. I'm so angry. Do you want to know why? Probably all of you are laughing out there now, because if I tell you what's going on in my life, it's so stupid. Okay, I want to tell you right away because it needs to be said, okay? Please don't laugh at me like, haha, we knew it. But I've had the feeling over the last series with Matt Smith and also the last episodes, not the last episodes, let's say last series, that I have seen so much of him and it didn't click. It was like, yeah, he's a really cool doctor and he's a cool actor. He's really cool, like overall coolness, okay? But it didn't catch me. It didn't touch me. When something bad happened or thinking about him leaving again, I was like, yeah, well, this time it's going to be easy. Because this time I'm not attached. It took freaking 1.5 series for me to get to the point. And it happened in this very scene. If you pay attention, close attention, at least the Patreon people can tell, or could tell, if you watch it closely. In those last 10 minutes, the moment when it happened, when I started crying because I have realized, even if it was just, it wasn't even the real deal that died here. It was the ganger doctor. But then again, I'm not really 100% sure anymore if this was the real deal, because I don't know what happened with Amy, but let's not jump, like, let's stay there. I thought the ganger doctor is dying, and it wasn't even the real one. But here I'm sitting, crying, and I couldn't stop anymore. Because first I realized I don't want him to die. And then I realized that I do have strong feelings for him all of a sudden. Then I realized that I will have to go, if I get attached to this doctor, through the very same process that I went through with the David doctor. And I didn't want to get attached to him again in that way. And then I thought about him dying again in this scenario and also in the picnic scenario. And all of that, what I'm telling you right now, went on in my head in those very scenes, those very last scenes that we've seen before the Ganger Doctor died. All of that in my head, like a merry-go-round. And this is why I cried so much and so intense, because the scenes were not that dramatic. But my brain just went through this process, through this entire process of being afraid to lose him, acknowledging or noticing that there are feelings that weren't there before, that built up very slowly. I have to admit, through series 6, I started really liking him a lot more than in series 5. I don't know why, but I don't know. He just grew on me like a chia pet or something. And then realizing there are those deeper feelings, and then realizing if there are those deeper feelings, I will have to go through the very same pain that I went through, and I didn't want to go through that ever again. So this is why I cried so much, because I've not only lost the Ganger Doctor, I have won the original Doctor and lost him again in my mind. This is why I cried so much. Am I freaking crazy or what? I don't know. And it took a double ganger of him to die for me to realize. Because I remember back at the scene at the beach, I didn't feel much. He just died. It was more like, oh wow, this is a mystery, we gotta solve this kind of deal. And in this one, not even the real deal died. But I bawled my eyes out. I don't understand. But I was noticing the growing feelings for the Mad Doctor while I was editing the last episodes, because like the stress of my usual work is now over and I do have a lot more time. So I was like, I had the time to edit all the episodes that are up on Patreon for YouTube, like up until the point where we are at Patreon right now. Because with YouTube, I was always like 4, 5, even 6 weeks, like in the past. And I had to get to the Patreon episode with the YouTube editing. It was a really stressful process. Don't ask me about that. But throughout this editing process of editing one episode after the other, damn it, I didn't want this to happen. I didn't want I fought it so bad because I didn't want this to happen. Because I know how I'm going to react now. I don't want to be a sobbing mess ever again. Gosh damn it. And the worst part of it all is that we've already seen 1.5 series of him. So this means that he's not going to stay for longer. He's not going to have 4 series, I guess. So, like a few episodes before he leaves again, I'm getting attached. This is so typical me. This is so typical me. Typical? I don't even know. Oh, gosh. Damn it. And I'm so confused because I don't know. Up until the part where the one doctor told Amy, oh, we changed shoes, by the way, so that you wouldn't notice who's who. And we wanted to see how you treat one or the other doctor. I didn't know anymore which doctor was which, and if the doctors were both lying or telling the truth. And I was so confused. My mind was just confused in those last minutes. And on top of that, we get this whatever the freak this is, like the Amy stuff. And the doctor knew about it. The doctor knew about it and he didn't say a single damn thing. Again, he could have, if he knows something, could have told Amy, this is about to happen, this is what you need to know, and this is what you maybe can do. So she's in a different universe where she's pregnant, and this woman, this is why she saw her every now and then, has this little window that she opens to see if the baby's ready. I have no idea what this is all about. Or if even everything that we've seen with her and the doctor and everything, if that was even real. Because I remember, or I don't remember, I do remember, but only because I've edited the episode, that the first time when Amy saw that woman, she said something along the lines of, oh, she's dreaming, or still dreaming, or I don't know, something like that. So what if Amy dreamt all of those adventures with the doctor and none of it was even real? I don't think so, though, because that would be mean. That would be really mean. Okay, so I guess the finale is going to be the doctor and Rory saving Amy. And what would, by the way, what would have happened if Rory stayed with Amy? Because the doctor told him to go away, which was, this man waited 2,000 years for her. And then he trusts the doctor so much to do something that he knows is bad for Amy in that moment. That was like a wow moment for me. Because the moment she turned around, looked at him and was like, don't do that, please don't. She didn't say anything, but she was like shaking her head. I thought that, I don't know, because she's the most important thing for her. And he trusts the doctor, like, he doesn't trust the doctor more, but in that moment he trusted him with Amy's life. So, interesting. So next episode we're going to get a little adventure with the doctor and Rory. Obviously. Interesting. Also, I would have really loved to see the other doctor on a ship too. But then again, and the one sentence that the doctor said to Amy, I'm sorry, I'm jumping again. But it's just like my mind is slowly processing all these things that happen, and I have to talk about them when they come to my head, when I get those ideas. And the doctor said you have to push her, but only when she tells you. Or you have to push. Did he say push or push her? So he was already talking about giving birth, right? Because when he said that sentence, I thought about pushing a person, like literally pushing. But if he said you have to push, but only when she tells you, that's the birth process, like giving birth to that, whatever that is going to be, right? Also, the machine couldn't tell whether she was pregnant or not pregnant because she was in two different realities at the same time. And in the one reality, she wasn't pregnant. In the one reality, she was pregnant, right? Am I putting things together in the right way? I don't know if that makes any sense. Wow. Oh, something that I wrote down, because I did want to talk about this, was the fact when Amy was confronted with the two doctors for the very first time, and she was like, yeah, you're not the real deal. I know you look like the doctor and you know everything. You're a ganger, you're a double ganger, whatever, but you're not the real deal. And I'd rather have the real deal. My mind went immediately to Rose. Because we all remember what happened to her, right? Because she also has a copy of the doctor in her universe. But she managed to have the same feelings for him than for the real deal. Which Amy can't. At least for now. She's like, nah, I want the real deal. And later on, yeah, I know what happened later, but in this scene, I thought about Rose. I was like, yeah, but Rose, she changed her mind very quickly when she was confronted with reality. Didn't they even say they love each other? Do I remember? I have to revisit that episode, I think. All in all, the stuff that happened in the episode, this we against them, and I don't know, except of the doppelganger with the doctor and the one scene with Rory and the other doppelganger where he couldn't tell them apart. Apart from that, and the last 10 minutes of the episode was kind of yay, if you know what I mean. For a second part, I don't know. But the monster in the end looked really cool. I mean, it looked frightening, but it looked cool. It really reminded me of those Resident Evil games, which is so nice, because I love playing them. I'm already thinking about how I would rate the episode, but I don't know, it's really hard this time because I'm so torn about it. I mean, I'm gonna get to that when we talk about the rating. Is there something else that I do want to say about the episode at the moment? I don't think so. I have talked about the main topics because, like I said, the story itself wasn't that... I don't know. I don't have anything to say about this. It was the usual we against them kind of deal with the mixture of the doppelgangers in it, which made it a little more interesting, but not really. So what was interesting were those last 10 minutes. Oh my god. And also, this is always going to be the episode. No matter my rating, this is always going to be the episode. The episode where it clicked. The episode where I fell in love with the Mad Doctor. Damn it. Ah, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, let's get to the rating, shall we? Okay. This time you do see a screen that's a little different to the usual IMDb screen. I proudly present to you this new site that was made by one of my patrons, and I couldn't be prouder. I have to tell you that there is a person out there. I'm not gonna mention any names because I forgot to ask if I could mention names, but for someone to take the time and the dedication to sit down at the computer and do something for me, like, this is unbelievable for me. It's just nuts seeing that. When I saw the post and the person was like, yeah, by the way, I made this for you, I was like, what? Like, what? Is this real? This is so nice, and I'm so thankful. Thank you very, very, very much. You know who you are. This site is our new IMDb rating site, and it can tell me the IMDb rating. The interesting part about it is that this is totally spoiler-free for me. So remember when sometimes there is an episode that's out of the ordinary, for example with the last Christmas episode, and I wanted to know the IMDb rating but I couldn't because I was afraid that when I went to the IMDb site that I would get spoiled for everything, for anything, whatever. So this person made the site for me that would only tell me the IMDb rating of the very episode that I'm choosing in the drop-down menu, so that there is no danger at all for me to get spoiled. And also, for example, this Vampire of Venice episode, there is the IMDb rating, and there is my rating that I said when I watched the episode. And this is just too cool. I love it. And there is also a little picture of the episode. Also, there is a built-in spoiler warning kind of thingy. I can confirm if this is the episode that I've just seen. and then it will show me the rating. And I do have the title so that I do know which episode it is. Okay, my rating for the episode. And I'm going to make 3 parts out of this. First part, the rating is 6.8. I'm sorry, I didn't enjoy it. Like, let's not say 6.8. Wait, I'm going to take that back because I just remembered the parts with the Doctor and the part with Rory. Let's make it a 7.5 for that. 7.5. And the second, you know what I mean, the last 10 minutes, that was a 10 out of 10. So, 8.4. 8.4 for the whole episode. Let's say 8.5. So, the good ending made the episode so much better. 7.5 without the ending, 8.5 with the ending. Let's see what IMDb says. 7.3. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, I said 7.5 and 8.5 with the ending, just the ending. People didn't consider the ending, or maybe people already like Matt, so it didn't make a big difference for them. For me, it was just the awakening of my love to him, so maybe that made me think about this ending even more in a precious way than other people who were already in love with him and were like, yeah, that's an okay ending for me. I don't know. That's where I thought the episode would be. Yeah. And I hope next episode will be so much better because I am so hyped. I want to watch the episode like right now. I'm so hyped for this. I'm so hyped. And don't make me lose the Mad Doctor now, because now that I like him, I really want to have more episodes with him. Please don't take him away from me yet. Okay. Gosh, I never thought I would make this episode. It's so strange. It's so strange how things just happen. They just happen from one moment to the other. And then the realization. And I love that I do have this realization on tape. I can rewatch it. I can rewatch myself going through those emotions, and I know exactly what I'm thinking in that very moment. Like, that's so cool. I love doing reactions. I hope you had as much fun as I had watching the episode together with me. And please be there for the next episode. I can already feel this is going to be great. I love each and every single one of you. Thank you so, so much for this site on the internet that you made for me. I couldn't be more thankful. Thank you so, so much. And oh, I didn't show the image, by the way. Aww. Oh, that doesn't make it better. Okay, I want to end the episode now. Oh gosh, all the people that saw me like reacting to David and when he died are probably like sitting in front of the screens right now like this. Oh no. Oh no. She is going to bawl her eyes out as soon as something happens to the Mad Doctor. I can see it again. And I think from now on I do need Dr. Who again, because I do need emotional support. Oh, by the way, I didn't wear the shirt today. I like the doctor shirt where it says like trust me, I'm the doctor. I wanted to wear that, but our like, what is this called? Not the washing machine, but the dryer where you put the clothes in when they're wet. It broke down like a few days ago, and now we have to like buy this thing where you can hang up your clothings, and it didn't get washed, so I'm sorry. I couldn't wear it today, but I think it's okay. Maybe I'm gonna wear it for the next like episode, because this is going to be a finale episode, like a mid-series finale. I'm gonna end it now. I'm just rambling on. I loved watching this episode together with you. I really did. I enjoyed it so much, and I want to see each and every single one of you next week with the next episode. Bye!